Welcome, welcome YouTube to another live song reviews. Today I will be your host again. Will Martins here. For you guys who don't know me, my name is Will, as I just said, and I'm a music producer, composer, and do everything here at Radium with Red and all the team. Yeah, I hope everybody's doing all right out there. We're just gonna start a little bit in a little bit. But in the meanwhile, I'm just gonna set the rules here for you guys. Okay, so tonight we have a bunch of submissions. Probably like one of the biggest submissions we ever had. Over than 40 tracks. That's right. It's a lot of tracks. We probably won't be able to go over all the tracks. But, you know, I'll try my best, I promise. And usually those lives, they take like an hour and a half, 2 hours sometimes. I mean, there was one time that Brett went to even 3 hours. Depends of the mood, of the vibe of everybody. So if you guys give me some good vibes, maybe I go through all the songs. But who knows, right? But yeah. And what's up, Castro Killa? Hope you're doing great, my brother or sister. And yeah, guys, today it's another very special edition of the song reviews because we're gonna give $50 cash to the 2 best songs tonight here, and also free mastering. So if I notice that your song is 90% there, I'm gonna give you some feedback on it. You're gonna work on it, and you're gonna send us the track, and then we're gonna master for you for free. Isn't that amazing? But yeah, guys, I hope everybody's doing all right out there. Where are you guys talking from today? Obviously, I'm in LA, Hollywood, California, and you know, Zay Fendi here is it's on fire already. We'll see, Zay, it's first come first serve. I can't just jump on into it. So if you submit it early today, you're probably gonna have your song reviewed tonight. All right, and who knows, if your song is good enough, maybe even get the prize of $50 and free mastering. Saturday, well, it is kind of last week. Saturday, we had 2 winners as well. We had, let me pull here on my notes. We had David, and we had, David and who else? And Saint Thief. Sorry, I'm from Brazil, so forgive me in advance my accent and my grammar errors. I'm trying my best here. All right, awesome, man. Chicago, awesome. Shout out to Chicago. Seed Squatch, no problem, my brother. Take our time. We'll be here. You know. Another cool thing about tonight is that if you're in the Radium Roundtable, which is our subscription here on YouTube, our subscription group on YouTube that costs only $4.99, less than a latte on Starbucks, you're going to have the possibility of cutting in front of people. Yeah, it's one of the perks. I'm sorry, guys. After halfway through, I'm going to open up for line cutters. So if you're in the roundtable, you just got in, and you know, you can even be here and just sign up right now, and I'm gonna give you the possibility of cutting in front of people. And that's just only one of the perks that we're trying to do here. We also have like exclusive content every single week. This week, today, it was supposed to be just a roundtable session, but Brad just called me and said, dude, just open for everybody. I want to like make sure we reach more people this week. We're gonna have more possibilities. We're gonna want to give more possibilities to people that are not in the roundtable to join the roundtable. And it's a very nice group, a very exclusive group of people, producers, and you know, it's pretty dope. And yeah, guys, I think we can even start. Okay, 5 minutes in, it's plenty of time to let people here to start, you know, getting comfortable. Oh, nice. We have a hondureño. Hondureño? I don't know. I'm sorry. I think it's hondureño, right? And yeah, let's get started. Who will be the first one tonight? I'm so excited. All right. Castro Killer is saying that he likes Brazilian woman. Wow. All right, we're gonna start with Legend. Legend. Let's go.
Who am I? 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 You said you don't know, you don't need a lie. Get your girl, she be on me all the time. I pull up to the scene and I make it come alive. They try to cross my team, we ain't gonna let it slide. My finesse doesn't come as a surprise. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? I'm that dude that is gonna raise the bar, yeah. I'm the one that they saying is a star, yeah. They don't even know me, but they say I'm going far, yeah. They say I'm fire, but they only seen a spark, yeah. Tryna blind me, I'm still seeing in the dark. You a hater, you can't help but play a part. And if you try to break me, you won't ever leave a mark. I guess they figured out that I was dangerous from the start. You better get your girl, I ain't mean to steal her heart. I make it look easy, but when I make a mess, me grinding with my family. Who am I? Who am I?
All right, Legion. Here we go. Yeah, man, I like it. It's a pretty good, pretty like dope song. There's a few things here that I noticed right away, and the start point in the starting loop, you know, right here on the beginning. I feel that you could just cut in half this because you have like 10 seconds of loop here, 11 seconds, and I've said that times and times before, and you know. You really have to grab attention from the beginning. Like 5 seconds, 7 seconds is our current attention span. So if you're not under those 7-second window, probably people are gonna, oh, okay, next. You know, A&Rs on recording label, on record labels, they always like have the 7-second rule where they play 7 seconds of your song. If they don't like get interested, they just keep it because they have like thousands of songs to listen to. All right, so just try to like grab attention from the beginning, and that's arrangement. That's not even like being a bad musician or a bad rapper or whatever. It's just thinking more in the strategy of your song and where you want to be with that. Okay, so it's just a more the strategy than anything else. And another thing that I noticed is there's a clip here. Let me check if I heard it well.
Who am I? Who am I? Who am I?
No, I think it was something on my system. I thought I've heard a clip. If you had a clip there, I said a click. Well, I said just go back, just fix that, because you know your audio should be like perfect, like no clicks, no clips, no distortion, not unwanted distortion, because we want like some sort of distortion, some elements like saturation and so on. Brett talks a lot about that, about saturation as a form of toning things, and I love that. I love that approach. But yeah, think about that. And what I thought about also is like it's a nice demo sound, but it definitely needs layers. Needs layers on the vocal production, needs layers on the drum EQing and mixing and mastering. But yeah, man, I think you know you have a a nice demo here. You can like work in a couple more versions of it, and yeah, man, nothing more than that. I think you're on the right way. You just need to work a little more on your sounds and your tones. Okay, the vocal needs a little more love, definitely, but it's not like it's not too far from where like you can pitch to, you know, somewhere. That's it. Hope it helps you in some way. Let's go to the next one. All right, answering the questions here on the chat. How do I send my song? All right, you have to be right here. All right, you have to be on our mailing list to receive the link to submit the song. And yeah, I can send you the link, or you can go into our YouTube, in our Instagram, and click the link in bio. There they have there. It's radium_media on Instagram. Super easy to find. Just go there, subscribe, and you should have an email going for you right now. All right. So that's how you subscribe and receive all the good stuff. And James Bryce just asked me here, what if your song is already mixed and mastered? Well, James, you know, there's some people who think that their level of mixing and mastering are enough. I'm not saying that about you specifically, but there's some artists here that oh yeah, I mix and master myself, I produce, you know, vocal record and everything, and then it's not there. Their level of mixing and mastering is just not there. Not saying that we are better than anyone, but you know, we're here just to give feedback and say about our experience in the market. So we have like platinum records out there. We have like series on Netflix, and like we're working on the music industry. We're now like YouTubers, like saying, hey, let me make a beat for you. So, you know, all right, let's go to the next one. Nice job, legend. Abstract generation, running from a pack. All right. Let's go. Next one. I'll try to answer all the questions in between songs, okay, guys? So we can go through almost every song here. Let's go. Alright, so it seems like we have a case of soundscape, ambient sound, song. And it's definitely not a pop structure. I don't think this is a pop song or wants to be a pop song, which is interesting. You know, we have space for everyone in music, and that's one of those cases that you can pitch this for, you know, a music library or video game, or, you know, I think it's pretty nice. It's a nice piece. One of the things, again, guys, is about arrangement. Like, I would say like 70% of the feedback that I give here on the feedbacks, on the live reviews, it's about arrangement. It's crazy. Like, people don't have any idea how to arrange things. They have good melodies, they have good chords, choices, they have everything, but arrangement is something that people, they just seem not to care too much. But yeah, man, or girl, about this song specifically, I would also cut in half the intro. I would put more interesting sounds to like and pauses. You know, I see that you have a pause here. Let me see here. I see you have a pause here. I think, let me just double check. Yeah, you have a pause here. You know, you're in the right way. You going in the right way. But it's a nice soundscape. I definitely would pitch that for a video game company or even like, I don't know, like some movie or whatever in sync. But yeah, I just feel that it's again, it's very demo sounding to me. It definitely needs some love on the mixing and mastering. Needs more dimension, like more interesting things happening. Right now, everything's too like two-dimensional, you know. And I want like things floating. I want like stereo image. I want more interesting things. Right now, it's too 2D to me. You know, it's just right here in front of me. And once you start playing that on theaters, if you're doing that for movies and sync licensing, they definitely gonna have those huge systems for theaters or Dolby or 5.1, and they want to feel that the song to be involve the people and tell the story. That's why soundscapes are made for. But yeah, I hope that helps. So my suggestion would be that, like, to give more interesting elements, to mix more in the stereo image, and mess around with the arrangement a little bit more, like 8 beats, change something. Okay, and that's it. Hope it helped in some way. Now answering the questions from the chat. Let's see, like curious to know if I submitted in this time for this review. We'll see, else we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Usually I go over like 15 to 20 songs, 25 songs. It will depend. It will depend on my mood here today with you guys. If you guys pump me up, we going. And all right, who else? When the round table will get to cut the line. Oh yeah, guys, if you guys don't know what the round table is, it's our subscription program here on our YouTube channel. And to join is super simple. Just go to our YouTube channel and click join, and it's $5 a month, and you get to cut the line. You get to get some exclusive content. You get a bunch of stuff, bunch of perks, and cutting the line on live reviews is one of them. I'm gonna open for line cuts after the 7th song. Okay, we're currently on the 2nd, so after the 7th, I would open up for line cutters, and we'll see what happens. This is war. So let's go. Let's go to the next song here.
It's your boy, man. This is live to loud to. This is how I feel. I'm in need of love, but I step up out of it. Oh, you're just my type. Everything's so right. I just wanna chill and step up out of it.
Everything's so right. Let me dip up out of here.
All right, Nomadic. I'm sorry, I was muted here. My bad. So let's go. I'm gonna repeat myself. First of all, I love the vibes. I love the fact that you can mix like R&B and trap in a little bit of, you know, just those old school vibes that I love it. And the very first thing is that I would tell you is the low. It's a little low, man. Like the overall levels are a little low. I would definitely check your master bus, how much is speaking to it. It's a little low here in my system, like really low, like -16. Usually we want to pick like -14, -12, -9. It's a kind of loud sound. -6, it's very loud. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, just give to your mixing engineer, to your mastering engineer, and they're gonna take care of that for you. Or just give it to us. We can mix and master for you, bro. But other than that, what I was gonna say is I love the vibes. I think it's just a little low. On the vocal production side of things, I think it needs layers too of production. I think you can do more ad-libs, more doubles. You can have a bus to your vocals, to wide things, you know, every single like 4 to 8 bars, you widen in your vocals or something like that. And yeah, and I think that's it, man. Like, oh yeah, your low end, I would treat your low end with more love as well. So maybe try to saturate your low end, or even multi-compress your low end without messing around with the rest of the song. So the way you can do that, it's either using Max Bass. It's a great plugin for that on Waves. It's a low end exciter, so it brings the harmonics from, you know, any frequency, any low frequency you want. Or you can do multi-band compression. Multi-band compression, or even just compression overall. All right, so just treat your low end with a little more love. I would definitely start with the vocals and the low end, okay? Because these are the most difficult elements in any song. And that's it, my brother. I hope that helps you in some way. And let's go to the next one. Let me answer just the questions here on the chat. Let me see here. I'm sorry, guys. I just muted myself. So I'm so dumb. Squatch. Yeah, I'm gonna forward your song once we pass the 7th here. Okay. I just promised these guys too. Let's see what else. Big Sherm. All right. All right, guys. So let's move on, because we have a bunch of songs here tonight, and I want to make sure I go over at least half of them, because we have over than 40 songs. So it's just crazy. You guys are insane. Right. What's up? Dave made the beat. I like it. The beat. I like this beat. But a few things here. You guys notice how much louder this is compared to the previous one, which means either this guy is too loud or the other one was too low. So but right now here for me it's kind of okay, in okay level. It's not too loud, but it's way louder than the previous one. But let's get into this one. I like the lead they're using. It sounds a little dated to me. Like, I don't know if like an artist that wants to do some more modern stuff would kind of would attract some more modern rappers, or artists, whatever. They would like that lead as much the way it is. I definitely would treat that in a different way, just to make a lead on the song, like make a different element. So you can either saturate that, you can either modulate that in some way, either with flanger, back here, quick. Yeah, so this lead sometimes it can be a little too much, like it doesn't give any space for a vocalist, a lead vocal to go on top of that, and it's almost in the same frequency range of the vocals, which is from 1 to 5K. That area, it's really important. So try to scoop a little bit so a vocalist can feel more comfortable when putting the headphones. Like, oh, there's nothing on on my range right now. Okay, that's one thing. And I think the last thing is just I'm missing mid-low range there. I barely can hear mid-lows here, which is 200 to 600. I think there's a very low scoop there. So just check that out, and if you're taking out too much, because I understand sometimes we don't want those frequencies because they're like this, but right now I'm feeling that there's a big scoop there. Okay, and I hope that helps you to get to the next level with this beat. It's pretty dope. And that's it. Let's go to the next one. By the way, guys, we're going to the fifth song right now, and as I said, tonight we have that thing again. We have two winners. The best two songs of the night are gonna get $50 cash plus a free mastering here at Radium in our beautiful studios in Hollywood, California. And yeah, and I hope you guys stay until the end so you figured out who won. So let's go.
Nice to be in orbit.
All right, Damris. I think that's how you pronounce. Sorry if I'm butchering your name here. All right, let's get this. So cool. I like it, but there's some things about this. The sound choice. It's weird. It sounds very stocky. When I say stocky, is like it sounds like stock plugins a lot. Like there's nothing Are you guys listening to me? Because it's weird. Sometimes it mutes itself. All right, let's go again. So Damris, I hope I'm saying your name here correctly. But one of the things that I've noticed is that the sound choice is a little weird. It's a little dated, in my opinion. But when I say dated, it's not like necessarily old or something like that. It's just the way you present the sounds is super like you just grab like a stock plugin and put in there. And I don't think that's the right way to do a modern production mainly. I think you can use sounds of the 70s, 80s, 60s, whatever. You can, like, people pay for analog sounds all the time. And the reason why is because they have personality. They don't sound like the same, Casio keyboard everyone had when we were kids. So think about that. Think about like personality on your sounds. Add dirt, add saturation, add effects, make that sound yours. Don't use just, I'm going to just toss that lead and bounce. For me, it sounds very without personality, the sounds. The idea, I couldn't even like grab a hold of the idea overall, just because the sounds throw me off so much. Is there have not much personality, in my opinion. And that's it, man. I think if you start working on the sounds, things, even the same idea is fine, just give more life to the elements, and it should be good, man. I was gonna say also, I couldn't hear anything below 100 hertz, so there's no low end. So that's maybe the sound choice again. You maybe the environment you're listening to, but right here I can listen to anything under 100 hertz. So that's we need bass. We need some low end elements there. All right, so think about that, and you should be good. Next one. All right, we're going to the 6. Just a reminder, after 2 songs now, I'm going to start allowing Radium Roundtable users, subscribers, to cut the line. So stay tuned. If you're a Radium Roundtable user, subscriber, you'll be allowed to cut the line. And you can even subscribe and join right now. It's just go to our YouTube channel home, and there's a small tab under our banner, our top banner, saying join. Just click there. $4.99 a month. It's almost less than, I don't know, this Pellegrino water here. That's it. All right. Nikki Scorpio is saying anyone who mixes on headphones needs to get a tonal balancer by Isotope. It's a good plugin. I like using tonal balancer, but it's never a replacement for a good earring, regardless of your environment. Like, you can use headphones, there's a bunch of plugins that emulates like rooms and stuff. And even with that, if you're not used to listen to music in a good environment, you don't have a reference. I mean, it helps. I totally understand, and I agree with Nikki. What I'm just saying is just like listening is the very most important thing, very most important skill you have to develop as a producer, as a beat maker, as a musician overall. Start listening good music and say, why is so different? Oh, because they have low end. Oh, because they have high end. Oh, because they are not sounding like this. And you start trying to figure out, like, how can I fix this? And that's how it works. All right. Mafia. Let's go.
Ha. It's called. Hey. Listen. I said drips all nice while you're looking at the price. Anything you want, baby, know I cop it twice. One conditions, put your feelings to the side. Only want you for the night. Take it all off straight, Henny got me leaning. Made me bust twice, she could stay for 2 reasons. Sticks in the drum, sounds nice till we need them. Haters can't watch though, we're on the next season. Chest to chest, heavy breathing, come closer. I had her stuck up on the wall like a poster. Riding that wave roller coaster. Wind that waist, yeah, she let me control her. Follow my lead, so I told her. We don't worry about socials, so I ain't really even got a poster. You know I really am gonna go post it, man. You fuck that shit.
She said she want love, sorry I don't do that. I'll be on the corner where the shutters and the goons at. Send me a picture of the bunda for my eyes only. Sent it to the niggas in the group chat. I got trust issue, that's a violation of trust. These girls all the same, all they say they want us. Know what it is for you knew what it was. Now you change up from linking for fun to some falling in love. Falling, she said she falling in love. Falling in love, I falling. She said she falling in love. Falling in love, I falling. She said she falling in love. Falling, she said she falling in love.
You ain't got.
You guys notice what I'm talking about here of arrangement? Like that's a good arrangement, you know? Like by 20 seconds, he already gave me so much information, which is great. You know, like you want to give people enough information to make sure they're going to be listening to the end, you know? By 20 seconds, he gave me like a loop, he gave me sax, he gave me elements that, oh my God, things are coming on my way. Another aspect that I love about this track is this use of stereo image. It probably has a mixer behind it, or even the artist in itself, the producer, whatever, thought about stereo image very well. And I love like the throws of delays of voices, even the bass. I listened here and I noticed like even the bass was thrown on the stereo image, which is pretty dope. You know, if you have a system that you can listen to that, like in a festival, if you have like super woofers, that's so cool, you know, or line arrays that you can really like play with that, that's super dope. Like people get crazy with that shit. And I think it's a great job, like great track. I really enjoy the track. I would add a little more spit, a little more like everything, to be honest. Like maybe a mastering would be good in this, you know, a remastering, or even just like a remix of the vocal bus, just really to bring more life to everything, because everything sounds pretty good, but I need more of everything, more of the vocals, more of the beat, more. I need to be more involved. And it's not only about volume. People think, oh, you need more than everything, just put it up, right? It doesn't work like that. It's more about psychoacoustics, and it's more about like the frequencies that I wanted to hear more. It's the frequencies that are annoying to me that I don't want to hear that much. So that's why you need a mixer. That's why you need a mastering engineer to deal with all that. All right. So I really enjoyed Mafia and Carter feat Mafia, I think. And we'll see. Very, very strong candidate for the mastering. But yeah, we'll go to the next one. But congrats, I think just need those notes that I said. And I want to hear more of everything. Basically that. All right, guys. After this one track, I'm going to open up for Radium Roundtable subscribers. And we'll see what happens. So I know Lauren's in the house. Seed Squatch is in the house. Castro Kill is in the house. If you want to try to skip the line, cut the line, just go to our YouTube channel home and click join the roundtable, and you're gonna have the chance to skip the line. You're gonna have exclusive content for you coming every week, and also weekly live reviews just for the roundtable. Tonight is not happening. It's supposed to be tonight, but Brad just called me and said, dude, let's open for everyone today, because we had so many submissions, so we need to give people a little bit of a chance. All right, so we're giving you guys a chance to join this awesome group of producers, music makers, artists, singers, and crazy people like Seed Squatch. Right, Seeds? All right, let's go to the next one, and then I'm gonna open up for roundtable people. And if you're not on roundtable, just keep into the end. Who knows? Maybe maybe you're gonna be chosen here. All right, next one.
Yeah. I go by the name of Veronica. I'm from the north side. Yeah. I went to school for finesse. I got your life on my chest. The way that I move, chest. Roller girl, make him stress. She got me poppin', so I give her champagne. You look at mommy, let me put dick in your brain. Go straight to the bank. That's how I was trained. I ain't no killing nigga, but I got the flame. Nowadays I can fuck with a bitch, she up for rain. Nowadays I can drive no waves, 6 feet up for rain. I ain't your friend, I'm smiling at me. Watch how you talk when you talking to me. I want the blues, I want the Benjis. I should be cancer, rock me on D&E. I tell my toe, my tank top. Wild phone, it's enough for an hour. I want the coolest cells on the roof. She for the streets of my home with a proof. I got this, I know me, they confused. I get the digits and I nothing new. You don't know about the pair, but
All right, yeah, totally Pop Smoke vibes. And Rod, I enjoy, man. I enjoy the song. There's a couple things also. The first thing is just cut in half that intro, man. Like, just go to the point. People don't want to like listen too much on the intro, and go back just to all the other songs that I talked about arrangement and why the 10-song 7-second rules are so important. Okay, so that's the very first thing. The second thing, I love what you're doing with the vocals, the stereo use of the stereo image, saturation, mix of the vocals. But the beat, like the piano beat, I don't know if you made the beat or if you're just the artist on top of that. But the beat definitely needs some more love. I would definitely just give more life to that piano. Piano's too stocky. Same thing I just said to Demris, and it sounds a little like stock plugins, and there's nothing wrong with that if it's a demo or something like that. But if you're trying to make a record, people are gonna consider that as an important factor. Like, it doesn't sound modern, it doesn't sound like something I never heard in my life. That's the same piano that everyone has in Logic. You know my point? So yeah, man, like that's my main thing, is just the beat. Like, just make sure you try to create special sounds to it. And even if it's the piano, the beat needs more love on the drums. It's the same drums I ever heard, like, try to make something unique. Like, your voice is super unique. I think there's a lot of potential there. Just trying to bring the same amount on the beat, okay? And you should be good. I think that's something you should look for. And yeah, that's it. All right. Hope that helps. All right, guys. So we have a new member on the roundtable. Welcome to So Res Music. Congrats, man, or girl. Just for you guys that don't know, like, the roundtable, it's our private group here on YouTube. Subscription program. It's $4.99 a month, less than a latte on Starbucks, way less than a latte on Starbucks, or whatever you drink coffee. And yeah, you have a bunch of perks. One of them is be able to cut the line on the live reviews right now, because I'm opening up for round tables round radon round table. It's oh my god, this is such a tongue twister. And people from the round table can skip the line. They're gonna have access to exclusive materials and content here on YouTube channel that no one can have. And also, what else do we have here in the roundtable? live reviews, that promos, and a bunch of other stuff. Some master classes that we never put it out, you know, like we mixing Seed Squatch drums. We never put that up just for the roundtable people. So yeah, right now I'm opening up for roundtable. Oh my god, this is ruining my night. Like roundtable subscribers, and it's $4.99 a month. Join now. Just go to our YouTube page, and you should be good. All right. First of all, I think I'm gonna start with Castro Killa because he was here since the beginning, and then I'm going to go to Seed Squatch. Castro Killa, where is your song? Did you submit at all? Is Christian Castro? Ah, perfect. I gotcha, bro. All right, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Wine ya pa' mí, mami. I love the way you move. Wine ya pa' mí, mami. Oye, bebecita, dame guay. Guantanamera, mira cómo ella mueve esas caderas. Una catrachita de la ceiba, ella mi morena. Yeah, yeah. Wine ya pa' mí, mami. I love the way you move. Mira cómo se menea. Subo ni bola, mami. Oye, bebecita, tell me why. Dime por qué tú te vas y ni me dices bye. Dime qué es lo que hay. Yo te quiero ser amiga mía, como una catrachita de la ceiba. Yo te tengo tu corona para hacerte reina. Mira ese booty, es una bumper de una Maybach. Dice que no mire, que no quiere, no despeina. Guaña pa' mí, mami. I love the way you move. Mira cómo se menea. Oye, bebecita, dame wow. Guantanamera, mira cómo ella mueve esas caderas. Una catrachita de la ceiba, ella mi morena. Yeah, yeah. Guaña pa' mí, mami. I love the way you move. Mira cómo se menea. Subo ni bola, mami. Esto es pa' bailarlo bien pegado. Pa' que te muevas las caderas de lado a lado. Ese culo me tiene mareado. Con el predator bien elevado. Wow, ¿quién te dijo que yo estoy quitado? El ambiente se puso macizo. Esto es un hechizo. De la manera que ella lo tira contra el piso. Hey, guaña pa' mí, mami.
Yo, Christian, such a vibe, man. Love reggaeton. I'm a fan of Latin music. I'm from South America, so nothing better than just go to our roots and appreciate our culture. But I really, really enjoyed the song. There's a couple of things that I noticed in your song that I like usually notice in big reggaeton tunes like, J Balvin or Maluma or all those big names, is the cutting in the vocals. It's definitely needs more spit, needs more cut on the vocals. I feel that the low end needs a little more love, needs a little more roundness. Right now it's super like, it's almost like breaking the edge of the limiter, like, almost there. And I would definitely would round that low end a little bit more. But the vocal, like the treatment of the mix overall, like I see stereo image, is everything is there. I would treat that snare a little bit more, like it's too raw. It's like too like sticky. I don't know how to describe that, but when you get like a matches box and you just slap it, just snap it on it. It sounds like that. I would just like treat that snare with more personality. And I know it's reggaeton. You just need to like, make sure the beat is there, but also you want to do that with more class. Even if it's reggaeton, I know it's a very popular genre. But yeah, man, like, I think it needs more love on the snare. It needs a little more love on the low end, and it needs it needs more things on the both extremes, like the low end, the snare, and the vocals. I think I would give a little more spit, a little more upfront, because I know reggaeton is a very popular genre that needs like people to listen every single word you're saying. All right, and that's it, man. Let's go to the next one. Thank you so much for uploading the song today. Yo, Brad is here just to make sure that I'm doing a good job. He's like hidden. Of course. No problem, my man. All right. Let's go to the legendary to the legendary Seed Squatch. And then we have a couple more members here tonight. We just had So Raz Music joining tonight. And he just paid $4.99 first month free. You know, just join today, guys. You're gonna be able to skip the line as those two buddies. And yeah, it's gonna be awesome. All right, let's go, Seeds. Let's see what you have for us tonight. Seed Squatch, it's almost like I would say he's almost a partner here rating, because I think he gets here before I do, like on the lives. Like he's there waiting. I said, dude, chill, I'm going. We love Seed Squatch. Yeah, I think the same, man. Like you're just like a hobbyist if you're not on Roundtable. You're missing out so much. Let's go. Brad, let me do my job here.
Go on and get out. You got to stand up, oh, if you want to get out and get it done. I see you coming around the bend. No, you, I'm so glad to hear your voice.
Wow. Seed Squatch, you're damn, man. You're getting better. Yeah, I knew that. I was testing you guys. I was testing, you know, and there you go. We have, you know, just to see if you guys are watching or you're sleeping already. But yeah, Sid Squatch, like, man, I was saying why I was muted, like, it's incredible, man. Like, as Brad just said here, it's warm, it's fat, it's analog, it's wide, punchy, like, your vocals are sounding like in the same room. Everything, it's like, I don't know, man. I just feel like you're getting to the next level each time you submit the song here. We have less to say about the overall song and more to congratulate you. So I think you're doing a great job. The guitars are well played. My personal taste, I think I would give a little more brightness, but I don't know. Probably it's my personal taste. But you know, I just have to congratulate, man. It's sounding super good. On terms of arrangement, actually, I would change a few things, but that's also like my personal touch. The intro is kind of long to me, just to like, oh, let's grab attention. I always like talk about like grabbing attention from the beginning, even if your song doesn't intend to be pop or anything like that. Just try to like move people as fast as you can and get them into your story as fast as you can, just because we're fucking animals that are losing attention each 7 seconds, you know. So just about that. And yeah, man, congrats. All right, let's go to the next one. The next one is gonna be a roundtable member. Again, if you're not in the roundtable, you're missing out so much. You're missing out a bunch of stuff. You're missing out exclusive content. You're missing out exclusive live song reviews every Wednesday just for you guys. But no, today Brad took the day off, so he said like, nah, you know what, just do everyone. Let's have some fun. All right, let's see here. Yeah, exactly. Facts, man. I haven't heard it, but you know, it sounds pretty good to me. All right, next one, it's gonna be, oh, shout out to Lauren. Thanks for the tip here. Also, you guys can donate on the chat. You can give a super chat here. All right, so Lauren just donated $5, and you know, Brett and I would do this as a free thing every week. We don't ask anything in return. You can either support being a member of the Radium Roundtable, or you can just use the super chat here and donate 5, 1, 10. We had people donating $100 the other day. It was crazy, you know. See, like even Brad donated $4.99, which I don't know why. All right, we have a new member actually, Chart Meredith. Chart, welcome to the roundtable. if you just submitted, we're gonna get you in front of everyone as well. But right now I have a couple members of the roundtable waiting. One of those is Castro already submitted. Who else? Let's see here. Lauren, did you submit it today? I'm gonna check. Do you mind, homie? It's called Trisha. Yeah, okay. We're going now. Lauren, right here. Trisha. Bam. Let's go.
You never know what you want till you get what you need. The root crazy when you taste something new, you like it a little bit better. Wow, when you walk across the floor, you open something in me that's needing to set free the need in you that whimpers ecstatically. Around my alligator at night, send shivers with the whip of your tail like a fox in my spine. Now your chains are so tight. Take your time, I'll be up in a second. Cheeriment promotes my incline. I don't mind. If she don't mind it,
All right, Lauren. Let's go. Let's talk about your song. That's why we're here. All right, man. I'm gonna start like by the first things that I noticed, and usually it's vocals and drums. The very first thing that I noticed. I'm lacking like low end a lot. The clap can have more personality, man. Like I feel that you're kind of shy on the claps. You know, I think you should be like able to bring your claps a little more interesting in a more interesting way, and like try to mess with the stereo image, maybe some delay, a like slight delay, like 30 milliseconds or even less than that, just to give like some pre-delay, some more body to the clap, like some more flan, you know. Right now it's like to like two-dimensional, you know what I mean? The vocals are cool. I like the personality that you give like between the filter part and unfiltered part. On the chorus, man, I think you should go more stereo, put some doubles on it, you know, like create some more layers. And I don't know, man, I just feel like you definitely need more layers on, like not more elements, but more layers, you know. Right now everything is two-dimensional. So like your drums are here, your vocals are here, like everything is in the same spot. You know, if you put mono and stereo, it doesn't make much of a difference. So what I was gonna say is like try to make more interesting on the stereo spectrum, but also like not only like front and back, but sides and high and low, you know, like mess with the environment of people are listening. And yeah, and that's about it for now. I think definitely try to change like the moments of the song. Right now it's kind of, I don't know exactly when the chorus starts and I don't know exactly when the verse starts. Try to make more precise with differentiating the elements, maybe your vocals, maybe even the guitars. I've heard the guitar here in the beginning. Let me just play back so you know what I'm talking about.
You taste something new, you you like it till you get what you need. You never know what you want till you get what you need. So go crazy when you taste something new. You like a little.
It misses like personality. It misses like some tone. You know, even if you want to make it raw, there's ways to make it raw and sound good. You know, not that it's not sounding good, but you know what I mean. Like it needs more like body, needs more like excitement to that guitar, even if it's just a secondary element. All right. That's all my tips I have for you tonight, man. I think you're doing a great job. You know, at least you're keeping consistency, coming on with the new songs every week, new like fresh ideas. Like this is completely different from Saturday, for example. Super dope. And yeah, man, excited to see what you come up with next time. Let's see. All right, next one we have a roundtable member. Let's go to Soul Rest Music. He just got here. Soul Rest Music. All right. I'm trying to find here. Soul Rest. Did you submit it, Soul Rest? By any chance? What is the name of your song? No, it's just Seed Squatch. Soul Rest. Didn't find you. Steven. Live and not die. Okay, let's see here. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not seeing your song here, man. And this evening. Let me just refresh real quick. Yeah. All right, guys. And as I said, tonight we have two big prizes. One of $50, two $50 prizes, and mixing and mastering for the two best songs of the night. Okay. And should be Dre the producer. Okay. Okay. Find it. Cool. Let's go.
Tell you something about experience. You never know where it's coming from. I gave it a run on my own so many times before and did it wrong without you. But now I know who you are. You give me life abundantly, and being without you, something I won't do. I'm gonna be strong, and I'm gonna make it. They said I wouldn't make it. They said I wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't amount to anything. So no matter what people say, gonna love you anyway, and I shall live and not die. Fulfill my purpose, what he has for me. And people may be wondering why my life is blessed. It's because I chose obedience, and he is well pleased.
Amen. I love it. I love the idea. Love the voice. Yeah. Zim saying here, same thing. I share the same thing with him. Man, I think there's a couple things here that you can start working on, that I can hear right away. One of the things is the low end is there. You have like a 60, like going, some stuff going on, but there, the low end is like too there, it's too far from the rest of the song. That's the first thing that I would say. Like I can see here on the spectrum, you have like 60 going on, you have like 30 going on, but it's so low that it's not like keeping up with the rest of the song. And honestly, man, like I don't even think like the song aesthetics should have like 808s like that. Like I think it's dope like to have this mixture of styles of R&B and bringing 808s and super low instruments, but at the same time I have no mid lows. I have no like 100 to 600 hertz here. It's missing out. It's missing that body. It needs like some body there. And I don't have that. I have like a super low and I have like the vocals. So there's this huge gap here on the mid lows. And that's what basically plays on small speakers. It's going to play on your car better. Like in your car, if you have good subs, you're going to listen the subs vibrating, but that's not a real like body. That's just foundation, just like extreme subwoofer, sub low end. All right, that's the very first thing. Think about that. Check it out, your spectrum again. See what elements you can add. Maybe just a bass guitar there, a real bass guitar, like grooving with the singers. And you can have even the low end still there, but just treat it in a way that it doesn't get into the way of each other. Like the bass guitar doesn't get into the subwoofer, and you can do that, but it's tricky. You have to EQ very well. The second thing I would say, it's exactly what Motrix here just said. I'm feeling there's some notes, again, like the voice, it's great, but there's some notes on top that it fails, it fails on the key. So I definitely would either auto-tune. You don't need actually to auto-tune like 100%. Just go like 40 to 50%. It should be like more than enough. But also, like, I would definitely try to melodyne or manually pitch correct that, because it's different from electronic music or trap music, or that people want that auto-tune effect. And I think if you try to auto-tune that, it's gonna lose at least a little bit of its soul. And I know, like, just by the arrangement, by the purpose of the song, it's gonna lose its soul a little bit. So definitely try to manually pitch correct that instead of auto-tune. So there's Melodyne, even Logic. I don't know if you work on Logic. Logic has its own flex pitch, and it sounds pretty good. If you do like very good job, it sounds like there's no pitch correction on that. And that's what you want. You don't want, in this kind of music, you don't want to listen, like, to be obvious that you have pitch correction on it, okay? Or just ask the singer to recut the vocals, But again, this is your job as a producer. And the third thing that I would say, man, is on the doubles. I think the main vocal in the doubles, like the relationship between them, it's nice, but I think you can definitely mess with that a little bit more creatively. Like the lead vocals are very like raw in front of me, and you can like mess either with that on the chorus, like you can like sterilize a little bit more the lead vocals. You can put the doubles more to the back, because right now the way they are is like the way they're like in the spectrum, they're like like they're almost in the same place. They're occupying the same place, even frequency wise. So you definitely don't want that. You want to treat the doubles and the leads differently, in space, in pan, and depth, and width, and everything. So just try to mess with that, and I think you're gonna have like very good results, because, as I said, the vocalists are great. Now you just need to like to tune things. So just it's just like a little of housekeeping there, the low end, but you're in the right way, man. I think if you put like more more hours onto that, you're gonna have a way better result. Okay. And thanks for submitting. Thanks for joining the roundtable. We're here every single week. You can resubmit the song and see what happens. Maybe next time it will be Brad who's gonna be reviewing your song. Maybe he has another take into this. So if you want to keep that version and see what he says, or if you want to improve what I said with what I said and then resubmit, it's an option as well. But every Wednesdays and Saturdays we're here reviewing your songs. Okay. And again, thank you so much for submitting. Let's see. Oh yeah, let's just congratulate the new member here, Young AB. Thank you so much for joining the roundtable, and that makes you another of the 3 new members from tonight. Tonight we're on fire here. Damn, awesome. And exactly, yeah, like exactly. Philip here has the facts. You can exactly, you can get the emotion, you can get the pitch corrected and everything, but the emotion, you know, it's hard. Sometimes the singer comes back and recut the vocals, but it's not the same emotion that they had on the first take. So sometimes it's just better to pitch correct, right? But yeah, let's go to the next one here. And yeah, Zim. Exactly, man. Majority of artists have a tiny bit of auto correction. Yeah, or Melodyne, right? Melodyne is the king here. I use Melodyne all the time. If you want more natural results, obviously. Okay. Let's see. Do we have another roundtable member here? So we have Chart. Now it's your time. New roundtable member. Again, if you want to join the roundtable, just go to our YouTube channel and click on join on the homepage. You're gonna be directed to the subscription page, and you can come back here, and we're gonna skip the line for you. Just submit it. I'm gonna review right away. All right. So next one is Chart. Let's see, where's your song at? Young AB, Chart. Yo, Chart, what is the name of your song here? Super Shades. Yeah. I know. Yeah. I'm gonna review your song too, brother. Don't worry. I gotcha. I got all the roundtable members here. Let me see. Within. Gotcha. Chart. Okay, found it. All right, let's go.
Love gets old like the fables of time. The pain of love gets felt every time. First comes love, then the pain. If love don't work, we do it again. Stupid love, it's always the same. If hearts don't trust, we try again. Why do we fight through the pain? I guess we are all the same. I know we're far from grace, but we always try again. Here we go again, breaking hearts in the name of love. Here we go again, breaking hearts in the name of love. Here we go again, breaking hearts in the name of love. Here we go again, breaking hearts in the name of love. I love when she talks toxic, cause I know that's the liquor talking. We fight for the sake
All right, brother. Chart. Let's go. Let's go review your song. So, first of all, awesome song. I love the vibes. Very like indie summer, indie dance type of thing. I love it. I love the synths. I love the sound choice. Some aspects that I think you can work is the sound selection is good, but again, it comes back to what do you do with that sound selection. So for me, I would never do, like, as a producer over than 15 years doing music and all that, you know, I would definitely just always treat in some way, even if it's just a straight piano. I would try to give my personality, even if it's the different EQing. I put into a pre mic, or I put into a whatever, you know. I always treat my elements differently just because I wanted to sound differently. I wanted to make a piano more interesting. I want to make my vocals interesting. And what I think is lacking a little bit is just personality on the individual elements, because the track in itself has a very interesting personality overall. And right now you just need like individual personality. Like if I muted like each element, it would sound super stocky. It would sound like stock plugins. If I open up Logic right now and play every sawtooth, you know, synth, it's gonna sound like that. So what I would do is like treat it not only like the tone, but also in the space. Okay, so use stereo image, use depth, use width, use delay throws. On your vocals, you can use a little bit of throws on to widen your vocals sometimes, so you're here, you know, like you're doing. And I think makes a little interesting, and people like, oh, there's something happening, even if you don't change the part in itself. Okay, so that's something I would definitely work on to bring the chorus a little more to life, to bring the track overall to life. And obviously, after you do that, just go to mixing and mastering. Don't worry too much about it right now, because again, it's a rough version, and I see here on the name. So I completely understand, but I'm just giving you your next step on the production. It's work on the sounds, on the layers. And again, not necessarily means more elements. It means the right elements sounding right. Okay, I used to have the same problem. I used to put like 150 elements on my tracks. I produce electronic music, so it's very easy to go over 100 tracks on my sessions. And you know, the older I get, the more experience I get on production, I start noticing that it's not about the amount of elements you have. It's about the space that they occupy in your track. So if I have one bass or one guitar and one drum, but they are playing and they have that tone that fills the track, I don't need anything else. And I have a dope vocals, you know. I don't need anything else. So just think about that. Think about quality of instruments, quality of tones, quality of the space they are in. And it should change your approach to songs and to production overall. I hope that helps in any way. Bring that track over again for us and see, so we can check it out, what happened. Okay? And yeah, good luck, man. And welcome to the roundtable. All right. And we have another member. Damn, Motrix. Welcome. I'm glad you joined. And preach. Yeah, hashtag preach. Absolutely, man. Yeah. Yeah, congrats. And it takes time. It takes, like, you know, mistakes. I've done like probably over than 300 tracks in my whole life. I think even in that, because yeah, more than that. And you know, I would say 90% is just trash. All right. Let's go for the next one. Do we have another roundtable member here? It's gonna be Supa. I think Supa was the next one. No, actually, Young AB. Young AB, I already checked yours here. Let me see here. Yeah, Young AB was here before. So let's check him. I will try my best here, my brother. Promise. All right, here it comes.
Turn me up, no need to turn me down. I told them I was coming, but them niggas know it now. You haters in my path, they wanna see me off the ground. Now my name one of the hottest, probably buzzing in your town. Turn me up, no need to turn me down. I told them I was coming, but them niggas know it now. You haters in my path, they wanna see me off the ground. Now my name one of the hottest, probably buzzing in your town. Turn me up and turn it up, and let your speakers bang out. Young AB on the track, cooking hot shit like a takeout. These niggas tryna stake out, these bitches wanna make out. Soon as they see $1, they be asking for a payout. Probably cause they see a nigga out or on a pay route. Money, I love the grind, that's on my mind, you haters say now. Seeing I'm about to pop off, telling niggas to stay down. Put this on your local radio station, let it play round. Throw on your favorite outfit, hat to match reppin' your town. Tell a DJ to turn it up, a notch is about to go down. For one, for who I do it for, we just show up and show out. Plotting against my team with this rapping shit, that's a blowout. Tell your posse I got the recipe to put they flow out. Steady speaking this dope while I'm in the booth like a dope house. Now that you niggas know how I'm rocking, just let me roll out. Triple B be the name and on every track it's gon' go down. Acting like you don't know now, speakers about to blow out. Tilt you could turn it up, go get some more if you just ran out. Pour it up, fill it up and re-pour it, that's how we pan out. Elevation's a must and I'm scoring, been on a standout. Ladies they love to dance at the floor and watch tape jam out. Rocking it, I can have your head knocking until it play out. Stopping me, it ain't none of that running, it's like a playground. Putting it down for my city, turn me up and let it play out. Turn me up, no need to turn me down. I told them I was coming, but them niggas know it now. You haters in my path, they wanna see me off the ground. Now my name one of the hottest, probably buzzing in your town. Turn me up.
All right, Young AB. Let's go. First of all, love the vibe, love the flow. I love your flow, like on the verse. I think it's pretty dope. And the fact that you don't need to to get any air. I got like breathless just because he's not gonna breathe. You know. But yeah, man, I like it. There's a few things I also noticed here in the beat. I'm gonna start with the whistle thing. I love the idea of the whistle, by the way. I think it's something really like underestimated. Like people try to get this huge leads or, you know, brass tacks like like in your face, and sometimes it's just a whistle. Like it gets more of my attention than anything else. But it's right now what's happening. The whistle is too cutty. You know, it's very, very cutty, and it's kind of like hurting my ears just because it's right in the frequency. Because usually like whistles, they are under the frequency range that we are very sensitive. So 1 to 4K, you know, and on top of that, it's really on the front of the track. So it's like, ah, my God, you know, that like exactly. So it's right now, like if you put that on a huge system, like in a festival, like people would just like leave immediately because it's so loud. Because that frequency range, we're very sensitive. So try to put that way down, way lower, or just treat it with dynamic EQ. If you don't know like what a dynamic EQ is, or you don't have one that I highly recommend is Soothe by Oki Sound. It's really good. Or you just can use like the Logic one. I don't know if you use like Logic Pro or anything else. Like there's a multipressor you can use on that frequency range, and every time it hits, it's gonna lower automatically. Okay, just think about that. It helps a lot, and so you have more space even for your vocals to come up. So that's a very important thing. The whistle is too loud, too cutty, to be honest. Also, another thing you can do is use a tape emulator, but the tape, it would work more on like the high end of it. than on that frequency that I'm talking about. So I think dynamic EQ would be the best option for that, okay? Or just lower overall. And your vocals are a little like panned to the left. I don't know if it's my impression here, but I tested out, and your vocals are panned a little to your left. You definitely don't want your vocals panned. You want your vocals on the center, like on the middle, or on both, because if you ever like in a system that your mono or your stereo, like someone that is on the left part is gonna listen better than the people who are on the right part of the stage, whatever, you know. So think about that, and just double check that. Maybe it's just my impression, but I think your vocals are panned to your left. And the last thing I would say is play a little bit more with the arrangement, man. Like you have so many material there, you know. Just play with like pauses, silences, because right now like you start the beat and it, you know, don't stop anymore. So like in this part that you're like flowing fast, just put some pauses on the beat, you know, like just like finish some phrases without the beat, like, you know, because when you come back, you always have more energy than before. It's even if you just come back with the same thing, like people perceive that differently. Okay, so just think about the arrangement and you should be good, man. I think the beat is dope. I just need a little more love on the mixing and mastering, but overall the idea is there. Play a little bit more with the arrangement and you should be good. All right, thanks for joining the roundtable, man, and try to bring this track again next week, Saturday or Wednesday, and we see how much progress you made. All right, next one is gonna be, let me see who else joined the roundtable here. We have a lot of new members tonight, which is awesome. Let me see here who is the new one. We have Motrix, Young B. Yeah, Motrix is the next one. Supa. Actually, Supa was here before. Motrix was here before, but Supa just got it a little before. So Supa and then Motrix. All right. Yeah, Supa, I gotcha. Let's see here. Perfect, man. Yeah, you have to keep going, always. Yeah, that's why we do that, you know. If I had like this feedback thing when I was starting, oh man, I'd probably be a Grammy winner now. No, I'm just kidding. But you know, everyone needs feedback, even like the greatest. That's why they work with so many people, you know, because they have instant feedback from a bunch of people. All right. So, Supa, where's your song? Maybe I skipped it. Okay, let me update. Am I missing something here, Supa? Oh, right here. There you go. Found it. All right.
Just give me the word. I know what to do. Just give me the word, look, I know what to do. We know what to do. How many, baby? Give me the word. I know what to do. Just give me the word, look, I know what to do. We know what to do. trying to do. We could get it done. If it's something that I said to you, don't take it back, it's up. I don't really got the time to be about to fucking up. You in my seat, now buckle up, I'm really never getting touched. Can't relate to anybody, I can't feel that shit because they don't even feel it, they self, that's not really what he does. I can't really give a fuck, walk up in here like what's up. Got a timer on the watch, this shit so fancy, cost a dub. Never mind the price, this shit ain't even gold. This shit so plastic, I'm drastically in need of a foe. Somebody I can attempt to kill on the beat and go, but everybody ducking the smoke that I'm leaving at the door. Just give me the word, I know what to do. Just give me the word, look, I know what to do.
Super dope track. Super, very dope song. Love it. The beat is so dope, and the attitude is super dope too. And the very first thing I would say, man, is to the vocals. I need a little more cut, you know, like the drums are there, are hitting well and everything, but I need your vocals more in my face, you know, like just to give them more like gloss, more pop vibe, and also just to cut overall, you know, if you're the main artist, you definitely want people to hear exactly what you're saying, and I need more cut in your vocals just to be more pop and more commercial viable. And other than that, the vocals, I love what you did with the filtering part, but also I need more like stereo image within the vocals. So in that give me the word, give me the word, you can like do some word, you know, give me the word, like some doubles, some throws, some delay throws, and I think you be in a very good place. The song is like almost there. Just one thing that I also missed is the mid lows, and like your vocals are kind of EQ'd on that area, but I miss like instruments there, you know. I miss like maybe some bass other than the 808, you know, or even like a harmony instrument, just a synth or a keyboard, just like filling that gap on the mid lows between 3 and 600. Okay, but be careful because that area also tends to get muddy, so be very wise with your choice there. But other than that, man, it's sounding super dope. I think the drums are very vibey. I agree with Motrix, very unique, and you should be good, man. I love it. I think it's another very strong candidate for the mastering tonight, but we'll see. Okay, let's go to the next one, which is Motrix. See here, Motrix. Okay, Motrix. Right here. Bam. Let's go.
Where'd you go? I'm calling your phone, you're not home yet. And you're telling all these lies, you out till 4 a.m. and you texting other guys, I know. And you acting kinda aimless, like your morals will be casting you on shameless. Passing out drunk, forgot what your name is. Remember that time? Oh wait, never mind. I don't wanna lose you, but it's time I go. I'm done with your games, I'm turning off your show. Last night, I saw you wasted again, and you said that you were out with your friends. Don't pretend that you weren't there with him. Just stop joke. Lying to my face, I feel so broke. I don't know where to go. Got me in my feelings cause I'm feeling so alone now.
Let's have more tricks. Damn, love it, man. I'm an EDM producer, and that's kind of my specialty here. And I know you're leaning towards EDM, pop, whatever, electronic. And it's super dope. I love that you're trying your own palette of sounds instead of going just with whatever the markets give you. You know, I love the sound selection. I think right now it's also about like depth or production of the sounds you chose. Definitely the vocal production needs more love as well. On the vocal sides of things, I think the pre-delay is kind of exaggerated a little bit. It sounds like almost like a bad echo, you know, like a cheap echo. So try to mess with that pre-delay a little bit. Try to to experiment with very, very dry vocals. You know, it's a very trend thing to do right now on pop music, is to have dry vocals, as much dry as you can. So just record yourself like inside your wardrobe or whatever, like in a very dry place, and like compress the hell of it, so you know, like also like your noise floor, you know, and record that like that, and try to mix with that. It's very interesting, and people are doing a lot of that. Like the new Justin Bieber record has that, and it sounds super dope. You know, it's not by accident. They know what they're doing. Another thing that I was gonna say is about like the level of production of elements, individual elements. I love your lead on the drop, like the harp synth. Try to sidechain a little bit more, you know. Now I'm talking about production in production choices. Okay, so definitely you want more bounce. You want people to like bounce and dance to that. So like try to make like more bouncy elements, so that lead needs to go back and forth. So just sidechain a little bit more, see the result of that. If you don't like it, you can come back always, but I feel that if you don't have that, just put a counter point element, that just so people like, and the counterbalance element could be low end. People don't think about that, right? They think, oh, I need to put a synth here and a synth here. No, not necessarily. You can put like very mid-high synths here on your face, and then you are bouncing with an 808 or even something else, and that gives like a bounce, like, you know. Try to mess around a little bit more with sidechain. I think you're gonna have a surprise. And other than that, man, it's just like more production. I think you're probably like in a version, you know, I would say you're version 3, 4 of the song. And usually I would go like into like 10, 14 versions. So it's just more time on the track. Now it's just paying attention to details, because I think you probably do music very in a additive way. You add stuff, right? You add elements, but there's a point that you need to make selections and work on the elements that you have in front of you. So that's these are my tips for you. Nothing more than that. Don't think even about mixing and mastering right now. You're in the production phase. Get your elements very well placed, very well sounding really well by themselves. Then you can start thinking about, oh, okay, now I can start worrying about like how they sound as a track. You know what I mean? And that's it, man. Just bring next time the song, and we'll see what happens. All right? And congrats, and thank you so much for joining the roundtable. And guys, I'm gonna do the very last submission, the very last track. And I don't think we have any roundtable members here tonight, so I'm gonna pick someone from the list. Do we have anybody here left? Let's see. Squatch, chart, Modrix. And also, I'm gonna announce the two winners of tonight, the $50 in mastering winners. All right. Yeah, we don't have any round table members here. You can join right now for $4.99 a month, and you're gonna have a bunch of perks, including, including cutting the line here. Yeah, we don't have anybody, so I'm gonna pick a number, a random number, and I'm just gonna go under the list and pick the number, okay? So the next person, just put a number there. Just put a number here in the chat, and I'm gonna pick this number because I don't know the list. The list is in front of me here, but I don't have any idea. So you guys are gonna pick a number, so it's fair, 5. All right, Mark. All right, 5. Okay, I'm gonna do a name based and number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Arlie Lopez. Is Arlie Lopez here? If he or she are not here, I'm not gonna review them. I'm gonna give 5 seconds to tell me if Arlie Lopez is here. No, it's not. All right, so let's do 8. All right, I'm gonna change the thing here. Go, go, go. Wait. Arlie Lopez is here. Okay, got it. Okay, all right. Last chance in, bro. Cool. After that, I'm gonna announce the winners, the 2 winners, okay? Let's go. Nice, man. I love that. I actually remember this track from Saturday, and I'm glad that you listened to the feedback. Like the drums are punchier. I can notice the work that you put it in. The drums are punchier. I can feel like The kick, it's way rounder, and yeah, there's a bunch of things. So let's go. The effects, I don't remember exactly what I said about I was gonna say about the effect throws on the vocals and stuff like that, but I remember I said that it needs something more interesting and go like all the way on 80s, and I think you're getting there. Like you're getting like vocal throws, you're getting like the sounds more tight. I can feel like the track is getting more body, more direction, and you're doing a great job. I love like you did like you follow through the the suggestions that I gave you Saturday. So great job on that. There's a couple of things that are like bothering me. Like the hi-hat is too cutty right now. Like I think you brought some more like other elements, and now the hi-hat is kind of too cutty on my ears. Maybe just put it down with some tape saturation. Since you're doing like 80 songs, maybe just like put a tape emulator on that. RC20 is a great plugin for that, or just any saturator, any something to damp a little bit the hi-hats, not too much, okay, because you definitely don't want to like lose definition. You don't want to lose the brightness of the track, okay. And yeah, no problem, Seeds. And yeah, man, other than that, I think you're going in a very very good place, with the track. The vocals, I love what he did with the vocals, the chorus. Like now you differentiate a little bit more between the verses and the chorus. That's how it should be. Like it should show like now I'm on this part, and right now I'm saying something a little more important on the song, and I felt that. So congrats on that. And that's basically it, man. I think right now, again, exactly what I just said to Motrix in the past right now, is it just needs more production time. It needs more hours in front of the computer and making more decisions. So, and making more decisions not necessarily means adding stuff. Is that most of the times means the opposite of that. It's taking things out and making sure that the elements you kept, they're feeling all the needs on the track. They're feeling the low end needs, the mid lows, the high, the mid high, everything. Exactly. Philip here knows what I'm talking about. So tape saturation, it needs warmth, analog. But yeah, decisions are now the very next thing you need to do in this track. Taking some things out, keeping others, and making sure that the songs is more cohesive with everything. Congrats, man. Congrats for the for working on the song overall. And bring it again. Let's see like how many versions we can do of the song until it gets like perfect. Okay? So that's it. Let's do now the now I'm gonna announce the two winners for the mastering session. Alright. Alright. For the mastering session, we're gonna have the first song that I like it a lot. Alright. Okay, the first song that I like it a lot is this one. Let me see if I find here. This was really remarkable for me. This one.
Ha. It's Carl. Anything you want, baby, no, I cop it twice. One conditions, put your feelings to the side. Only want you for the night. Take it all off straight, stop. Wind that waist. And niggas in the group chat, I'm falling in love. You ain't gotta look like a model for me to adore you. Give it this D, baby, I could.
Yeah, I love the arrangement on this song. I love like the selection of sounds. So Mafia, you won $50 cash. Just send me your information on Will at Radium. Okay, I'm gonna put my information here. radium-media.com. Send your information there, and we go from there. And a few details before you send me the track is work on those notes that I told you about the low end and the vocals, okay? And other than that, you should be good. The second one that's gonna win this, let me see if I remember. I think I'm between two here. I was in between. Damn. I cannot even understand my own notes. Let me just. Yeah. Bam. Remembered. Just remembered. Yeah, so Supa, I think you're the best, the second best here of tonight. But before also you sending me anything, just work on the notes that I told you, and you know, the things that I told you about the cutting the vocals a little bit more, trying to bring more taste to the instrument overall, like mid, lows, and everything. And then send me the stuff and send me your information on my email. The payment of the $50 cash should be by this week or the next one. Whenever Brad is back, he's gonna take care of that for you. And that's it, guys. And thank you so much again. You know, it's very important for us here, like, to have your support, to have the support of you guys that signed the Radium Roundtable, or just here with me every single night, Wednesday and Saturdays, and staying to the end to be reviewed. And again, we don't hold like titles as the truth holders or anything like that on mixing and mastering. We just have some experience on the market. You know, we have some things going on. We have some credits to show, and that's all we're trying to do here, is just to give you guys a little bit of that experience that it took us so long to get. Okay, again, if you think you want to get into the next level, join the roundtable. $4.99 a month. You can get like skip the line on live reviews. You're gonna have an exclusive live reviews every week. You're gonna have exclusive content that we don't put in our YouTube channel usually. It just goes to our roundtable group. You're gonna have access to network to all those awesome artists. You can collab with them. You can do whatever you want to do. That's weird. You know, just join the roundtable or just join our list. Okay, and that's it, guys. Thank you so much again for joining us tonight in another live song reviews. If you want to keep touching with me, my Instagram handle is my Instagram handle is Will Martin's Music. So, and you can check my song too, you know, and you can give me your review, and I'm always open to opinions and everything. Till next time, guys, I see you in the next one. Live song reviews. Peace out.